What's up guys, it's GK from vapedummy.com. Today I want to talk about how to buy your favorite vape gear from Fasttech. So Fasttech.com has the largest inventory of vaping gear that I've ever come across, and you can get almost anything you want from Fasttech. Stuff like mods, atomizers, vape pens, clearomizers, coils, wicks, wires, screws, replacement parts, and a whole lot of other stuff that you just can't find anywhere else to make your vaping experience that much better. But buying from fasttech.com can be tricky. There are a few things you need to look out for, a few things you need to understand so that you can get the best deal and avoid getting scammed on Fasttech. So let's dive down to it. I'm going to show you my purchases from Fasttech, how to look out for authentic stuff, how to look out for the stuff that's obviously clones, and how to find the best deals on fasttech.com. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to show you how to use Fasttech, how to order all your vaping gear and mods and atomizers from Fasttech. So lots of people buy from Fasttech. Okay, Fasttech has always been known as a place to buy clones, but they do have authentic stuff. Okay, I will show you in this video how to tell the difference between the authentic stuff and the clones. Okay, because by looking at the images, they look exactly the same. And I'll also tell you a few things to look out for when you want to buy from Fasttech. Alright, so first things first, Fasttech. Don't be fooled by the name. I will explain more in a while. They are an e-commerce company based in China, and you will notice that it seems like they have lots of stuff. Okay, video games, sports and outdoors, photography, home and beauty. Okay, lots of other stuff. But really, Fasttech got its start or became popular because of this category here, e-cigarettes. So one reason, even if you think Fasttech is absolute crap, the one thing you really can't argue with is that they have lots of stuff, okay, in Fasttech. So anyway, these are the categories available in Fasttech: atomizers, beauty rings, cartridges, chargers. Well, you can read for yourself. Lots and lots of drip tips. But basically what I do in Fasttech, okay, most of the stuff I buy are parts, wires, cotton, stuff for building, tools, kits. Next, I buy lots of atomizers, and also sometimes buy mod or starter kits, but I never ever will in the future buy any kind of e-liquid or e-juice. Okay, so they do have a category here, e-liquids over here. I don't buy e-liquids made in China. I just don't trust that enough. Okay, and I don't think I will for a long time, but everything else is pretty much okay. So first, let's click on atomizers. Okay, so the first thing you'd want to do is use the sort option here. You can sort by relevance, which is default, I think. But I would like to sort by popularity. Right, so here, sorted by popularity, you can very quickly see what are the most popular stuff in Fasttech for all time. You can also sort by date listed. If you want to check what are the latest items that has been added to Fasttech. Okay, let me go back to popularity. Alright, so here you can see Somesto K-Fun 3.1. It only costs you $14. Obviously, this is a clone, right? So how do you tell the difference between a clone and an authentic or original product in Fasttech? So as I said, Fasttech got its start selling clone items, K-Fun clones, Orchid clones, whatever. Then eventually they also decided to start selling authentic products. Now the problem is, because they were so well known for clones, nobody actually believed that the authentic stuff was authentic. So that caused quite a lot of confusion. But now Fasttech has a way of labeling the products. So if you see the word styled, okay, the word style here, then it's a clone. Now if you see the words authentic, then it is authentic. Okay, so if you see styled, it is a clone, and if you see the words authentic, it is authentic. Now let me do a search here for Subtank Mini. Alright, so you can see here an authentic Kangatech Subtank Mini clearomizer. and lots of parts. Okay, now the parts, it doesn't matter if it's authentic or not, because Kangatech doesn't sell them anyway, but that's one of the good things about Fasttech. You can find lots and lots of aftermarket parts, like this mini bell cap over here, lots of other options. Okay, bell caps like this. And now you see here, SubTank Mini version 2 styled. So you see the word style here. Okay, so this is obviously a clone. Let me open that in a new tab. Now this is a clone as well. So as I said, from the images, it's pretty much similar. Okay, the authentic, the clone. You know, sometimes the package or the image of the package, it looks so alike that you can't really tell. And although the words Kangatech may not appear in the clone, okay, you don't see the words Kangatech over here, and that's just for display purposes. But if you do get a clone, you will find the words Kangatech written here. So the safest way, of course, is to look for the word style. If it's style, it means it's a clone. And I don't necessarily recommend that you buy cloned tanks or clearomizers. For me, if you want to buy cloned drippers or RDAs, that's fine, because those are very simple devices. You don't have to deal with the whole issue of containing your e-liquid. But with tanks and clearomizers, okay, no matter how good the clone can be, okay, if the measurements of the tank is off by, let's say, just 1/10 of an inch or 1/100th of an inch, it could result in a tank that leaks. So for tanks, clearomizers, you know, I personally don't like to get clone stuff, but RDAs, why not? Those are simple devices. I've bought lots of cloned RDAs from Fasttech, and they all work really, really well. Okay, so you can see here, if you're a SubTank Mini fan, okay, you can see lots of so-called SubTank Minis that were never even designed by Kangatech. So the cloners, sometimes they go above and beyond the original products themselves. And if you just want to get a clone just for the parts so that you can fit it into your authentic or original SubTank Mini, that's another good reason to use Fasttech as well. And the other thing to look out for when buying products in Fasttech is the reviews. Okay, so let's click on this authentic Kangatech SubTank Mini Clearomizer. Okay, so you have your price, your review here, and for the model, okay, Fasttech does a very good job at, you know, grouping all Kangatech products in one item here. So these are all the authentic products grouped together. So if you're on the page for one authentic product, you can easily, you know, find other authentic products. Okay, but again, make sure that it says authentic. Now you go to the bottom, you have, you know, lots of description, very detailed description about the product. Okay, under replacement heating cores for clearomizers, you can they will link you to the SKU, so you can click on that to find the coils, the stock coils that you would need in this case for the SubTank Mini. You have your dimensions over here. All right, now let's click on reviews. So really, in Fasttech, buy products that have reviews, okay, and of course good reviews. A 4.5 star would be a very good review. I don't think there are any 5-star reviews unless it's just one review. So, you know, if you have more than 100 people who have left a review on a product, you definitely don't get 5-star reviews. 4.5 stars is very, very good. And the thing with Fasttech is that it encourages the buyers. If you've bought a SubTank Mini in this example from Fasttech, then you will be allowed to upload your own photos of your SubTank Mini, only for buyers. Okay, if you have not bought a SubTank Mini from Fasttech, there's no way for you to do this. And then the reviews. So the reviews are also only for people who have bought the product from Fasttech. And of course, read through the reviews, see what people have to say. Even the clones, okay, the K-Fun clones, K-Fun Lite clones, for example, they are clones, but and there may be 10 different clones of K-Fun Lite, for example, on Fasttech, but 1 or 2 of those clones will be way better than the others, and those will have better reviews. So always look for reviews. And if it's not an authentic product, if it's a clone and there are no reviews on it, I recommend that you stay away, okay? Because you'll be the first, you're the guinea pig, and you'll be the first one to get it. And who knows what you may get, okay? So when it comes to clones, Fasttech, generally speaking, it doesn't really tell you who made the clone. So if you have 10 different clones, I'm sure the pictures that Fasttech uses will all be very, very similar. Let me just show you a clone. But before that, of course, you can click on discussions as well, okay? And you know, even if you're not planning to buy on Fasttech, okay, I don't see this in a lot of other online stores, online vape stores, okay? But Fasttech has this very good integrated forum section here. You can actually go to this to, you know, to find out what are the potential issues that you can have if you're planning to buy the Subtank Mini, how to solve it, and any other questions that, you know, you may have. You can click on discussions. Now let me show you a cloned product. So I'm going to search for K-Fun Light. Okay, so you have lots of replacement parts for K-Fun Lights. Okay, but here you also have K-Fun Light Style Rebuildable Atomizer. Style, of course, as I said, it's a clone. So there are many clones, okay? Some of them have more reviews and better reviews. For example, this one has 97 reviews and it's about just a little over 4 stars. This one is only 4 stars and this one is almost 5 stars. So the thing with clones is that these 3 clones may be made by completely different companies. The companies don't want to be known, so Fasttech doesn't put them anyway, but they may look exactly the same. But you know, rest assured, this one here, the one with the best reviews, is probably from a different company, and that company has made a much better quality clone. So look at the reviews, okay? When you buy clones, look at the reviews. 0 reviews, stay away from it unless you don't mind taking a risk. In this case, it's, you know, 13 bucks. So you may think like, hey, it's just 13 bucks, I don't mind. But if you can just wait for a while, it is a clone anyway. Eventually, after the first batch of people have bought the products, they will come and submit their reviews. So a lot of Fasttech users are very active in submitting their photos, in submitting their reviews, because they really want you to read it, so that you don't have to just trust what Fasttech says. You can trust what the users are telling you. Now let's go back to the main category over here in Fasttech. So another thing that I really like to get from Fasttech is all the tools and the miscellaneous stuff for vaping that I just cannot get at my local vape store, and I don't see them being sold, at least, you know, in terms of the amount of variety that you get in Fasttech. I just don't find it anywhere else online. So stuff like stands, holders, okay, for your atomizers, stand for your atomizers, stand for your vape pens, and then you have also cases and bags for your vaping gear. Okay, wicks and wires, you can find all the wires that you need, very cheap on Fasttech as well. And another category here, okay, miscellaneous accessories. This is one of my favorite categories on Fasttech, because you know, you can get all the tools that you need that you may have trouble finding elsewhere. O-rings, for example, okay, dirt cheap, $1.75 or $1.65 for 50 pack of O-rings. Make sure you read the diameter, okay? This is 8 mm by 5 mm, so measure your O-rings if you need some O-rings. And you can get lots of other stuff, okay, as well. Lots of O-rings, screwdrivers, tweezers, replacement base for your authentic, for example, your authentic Aspire Nautilus, replacement glass tanks, and this, you know, it breaks all the time. So you can definitely take a look at the miscellaneous section in Fasttech. I guarantee you there'll be lots of stuff that you either never knew existed, or you've been searching for a long time and just could not find a place to get it. Okay, so I'm now just going to click on some item here, and you notice the spare parts. As I said, there is no indication of whether it's authentic or clone. Of course, it is not authentic. I'm going to show you how to order it. So click add to cart. Okay, now I'm going to view cart. Alright, so the beauty of Fasttech, free worldwide shipping. Written here, free worldwide shipping for everything that you order on Fasttech, and the quantity does not really matter, or the total total order amount does not really matter as well. I can't say that for a lot of other online vape stores. A lot of stores, especially the ones that are based in the United States, they seemed more than happy to just serve the US and Canada and UK. So for me, a lot of those popular stores like vapordna.com, for example, they just don't ship to me here in Asia, in Malaysia to be exact. Fasttech does, and that's one reason that I decided to start using them. Alright, so free worldwide shipping, but being free, it takes a freaking long time for you to get it. So today is the 10th of March, okay, and here you have the estimated shipping date, 11th of March 2016. You can ignore that. This is bullshit, okay. This is you can just click on secure checkout, okay, and if it's your first time creating an account, you can create your username, your password, and enter an address, and then next comes the shipping part, okay. So you have regular airmail free up to 30 days in transit, or registered airmail you can pay for just a little bit more, 6 to 20 days in typical transit, and you can have speed post global express. That's cost a lot more. But to be honest, once you start paying for shipping, especially express shipping from Fasttech, it just doesn't make much sense anymore. I mean, if you are ordering an authentic item from Fasttech and you want it fast, with the cost of shipping, it's going to be more expensive. So if you can wait, go for all the free shipping options. If you can't wait, you may as well just go to your local vape store and see if they have in stock, because I'm sure you can get it much cheaper than trying to order from Fasttech with express shipping. So you can select regular airmail, that makes it free, but notice 30 days in transit. Okay, sometimes it takes longer than that, especially if you have ordered an item that is not yet available, which is just on pre-order. I will explain that to you in a while, but basically, if you are ordering stuff from Fasttech that does not have a battery, okay, these are the shipping options that are available to you. If you're ordering a mod or batteries or anything that has a battery in it, either built-in battery or one of your Ego style devices, then you have different shipping options, because batteries need to be shipped via different shipping options. It's free as well, but the options that you see will be different and it can take a bit longer. You can click on show more options to see more options, okay. But for me, okay, all the items like registered airmail via Singapore Post, it doesn't make a difference. All the cheaper shipping options here, it just does not make a difference. Maybe can be faster by 2 to 3 days, but that's all. If you choose DHL Express, then of course you're going to get that much faster, but look at the cost of shipping here. Obviously it doesn't make sense in this case to pay $22 in shipping. And then you have your protection stuff here, okay, so you can have click on more options. So if you want heart protection box, you can add $1 per item. You want a gift wrap, and you can add $1.50. I've not tried this. I've always gone with the free protective packet. They do tend to wrap it up pretty securely, pretty nicely, okay, with all your bubble wraps inside and whatever other stuff they need to put in to protect the stuff that you have. So even if you're ordering, let's say for example, replacement glass parts, it can be pretty secure. And I'm quite sure that when it arrives to you, it will be in one piece, okay? Your glass will not be broken. Everything will be exactly as it should be. Now, one more tip for buying from Fasttech, okay? Don't mix stuff that is already available with stuff that is currently on pre-order, okay? So let me show you some of the stuff that is on pre-order. Okay, so here's an example, and under stock here it says pre-order ETA 14th of March 2016. So it's 4 days from now, and this could say 10 days from now, 15 days from now. So if you mix pre-order stuff with other items that are in stock, then you have to wait for your pre-order item to also be in stock, and they will ship it together. Okay, Fasttech does not split up your order into separate packages to be sent to you, so make sure you order the pre-order stuff separately by itself. Now the other thing is, although this item is on pre-order and it says ETA is 4 days from now, so if I buy this today, it does not mean that they will start shipping it to me 4 days from now. Sometimes what can happen is, let's say I'm pre-ordering this kind of late, okay, so maybe this has been on pre-order for 20 days and lots of people have already ordered before me. It's always on a first come first serve basis, so they will fulfill those earlier pre-orders, okay, and then they run out of stock. You may see a notice here or the text here saying restocking in progress or restocking. So that could happen. So if I order this right now, 4 days from now, if I check back on this page, okay, it could say restocking, and that means I have to wait even longer to get this item, because lots of people have put in their order during the pre-order. I'm one of the ones who are late. So there's no real way of knowing when that happens. It could happen, it could not. But either way, don't mix your pre-order stuff with stuff that is already in stock, and you should be fine. Okay. Now with the free shipping, of course, it's going to take you a very long time. That is the whole part about Fasttech. It's so ironic. They call Fasttech. There's a joke that they are actually slow tech, and from my own research as well, it does take a long time. Okay, just the movement of the product from their warehouse in China, it takes at least a week. And I know this because when they start shipping the item to you, they will give you a tracking ID. Okay, they will give you a tracking link that you can click on that link, go to the website, and you can see the tracking information. So the item, it spends a whole lot of time within China itself before it even reaches the final point where it goes into international shipping. Okay, so I'm not sure what's happening here. Maybe they have people moving products using bicycles or whatever, I don't know, but be prepared for a long wait time to get your stuff from Fasttech. Now one more thing that is very important that I have to mention: items on Fasttech are not really the cheapest around. Okay, it's a misconception people have that Fasttech sells stuff cheap. Some of the stuff, yes, it is cheap. Other stuff, you can get it cheaper or about the same price elsewhere. And sometimes some items in Fasttech are actually more expensive by maybe $1 to up to $5 compared to other online sites. So do check other sites as well. The good news about Fasttech is you can read the reviews, you can see the pictures, actual pictures submitted by users, lots of other information that you just don't get on other e-commerce stores for vaping gear. Alright, so that's all for this video. I've explained how to actually order all your vape stuff, atomizers, mods, parts, wicking stuff from Fasttech. Now let's get back to FaceTime. Okay, so I hope that video that I showed you was very helpful, and I hope by now you understand how to identify the authentic stuff on Fasttech as compared to the fakes or the clones, because it can be confusing, and also how to find the best deals on Fasttech, what to look out for, and so much more that I explained in the close-up. But there are a few things that I left out, obviously, and now I want to talk about them. So you need to go back to your order page and take a look at the current status of those items. For example, if you bought 10 items on Fasttech, and for 9 of those items, okay, the status is ready to ship. It means that everything is done and is ready to ship for you. But one of those items may be restocking, and that item will delay your entire shipment of stuff. So what I do is I go back, and if I see that that item, is just maybe, for example, a drip tip, and I think to myself, no, I don't really need this, so I just cancel that item. Now Fasttech will refund you for that item to your PayPal account or to store credits. I normally take store credits if it's just $5, $10, whatever. I normally take store credits so that for my future purchases from Fasttech, I can reapply those credits instead of getting a $2, $5 refund to my PayPal account. It doesn't matter to me because I do buy stuff all the time. And now let's talk about the Fasttech warranties. Okay, this is something that I did not mention in the close-ups, but it's very important. Alright, so this is the warranty like from Fasttech. They have their own warranty, okay? Within 3 months after initial shipment of order, you can return defective items. They will be replaced for you and shipped back to you for free within 3 months of your purchase date. Return shipping reimbursement is $40 or 50% of the item price, whichever is lower. So if you bought something from Fasttech, it doesn't work, it's defective, you can return it to them within 3 months of your initial purchase, and they will replace it completely for you and reimburse your shipping costs up to $40 or 50% of the item price. Okay. After 3 months and before 6 months, you can still return it to them. You still get your new items, your replacements, but they no longer cover your shipping costs. And after 6 months, you still have to pay the shipping costs if you want to send back defective items to them. They will help you to coordinate repairs with the manufacturer. So do go ahead and read the Fasttech warranty because this is very important. I'll talk about it in a while. And now let's talk about the money back guarantee. So anything that you buy in Fasttech, okay, within 45 days of delivery, if you no longer like the product or you think that the product is just not what it was advertised to be, within 45 calendar days, return it to Fasttech and they will refund you everything that you've paid. Provided that the item is in original condition with the original packaging and accessories. Okay, so when you buy something from Fasttech, don't get too excited and throw away the box that it came with. Keep everything until you have confirmed that everything is working and you want to keep the item. Okay, and other than that, Fasttech also has rebate points and points for leaving reviews, points for uploading pictures and participating on their forum, etc. You can go to Fasttech, click on FAQ, and you can read through. So those rebate points also encourage you to get some points, leave some reviews, and that's why you see a lot of reviews on Fasttech. And then you can use that points when you want to purchase from Fasttech. Alright guys, so far I've explained everything about Fasttech. Seems like a great place to buy, but now let's get to the one problem that I have with Fasttech. The one major problem that I just don't agree with till today. Now Fasttech has a habit of removing your security code or your authenticity code for products that they ship. Now the reason that they provide for doing this, I don't agree with it. Okay, so according to Fasttech, that they remove the security code, authenticity code for some products because they want to offer you the cheapest price possible. It still doesn't make much sense to me today, okay? Because when you go to Fasttech and you see the price of the products on Fasttech, they are actually about the same as what you will find on most other online stores as well. Maybe cheaper by $1, but does that mean, is it worth it to remove your security stickers just to save $1? It's not like, it's cheaper by 30% or 50% compared to other online stores. So I'm not sure what they are comparing it to. Are they comparing their price to retail stores or are they comparing it to other online stores? They do have a price matching feature where if you find other online sites selling the product that you want, mod or atomizer or whatever, cheaper than what Fasttech is selling it for, then you can submit a price match. But I have tried that before and it's not really that easy to get a price match. The thing is because they would ask you questions like, are you sure that website is selling authentic stuff? And if you say yes, then most probably, a lot of online stores, they have some kind of promotion going on. So if the price is lower because of the promotion, again, the price match doesn't apply. So I've tried talking about this on Fasttech, and it seems like whenever you bring this issue up, like why are my security stickers being removed by Fasttech, you get a lot of bashing from hardcore Fasttech users, okay? And they go like, well, if you don't like it, fuck off, buy your stuff somewhere else. But for new users like me and for you as well, it doesn't quite make sense why Fasttech would want to remove those stickers just so that you save $1 or $2. And sometimes, as I pointed out in the close-ups, the product prices are actually slightly higher than other stores. So it doesn't make sense to me. And some people say, well, of course they're going to remove those stickers, you dumbass, because anything that you buy in Fasttech is not authentic. They're all clones. That has not been the experience with me. I bought stuff from Fasttech and they are authentic stuff. So if Fasttech says it's authentic, it is authentic. But of course, I understand you feel insecure, okay, when you buy so-called authentic stuff and it doesn't come with the authenticity sticker. Now you'll see that mentioned on every single page of Fasttech, okay, no matter what you're browsing. But generally speaking, you only need to worry about this issue for new stuff, okay, stuff in pre-order, stuff that has just been released to the market. If you're buying older stuff and it says authentic, it does come with the authenticity sticker intact. You don't have to worry about that. So for newer stuff, pre-launch or pre-order, and Fasttech says that they're going to remove your authenticity stickers, well, you have to think about it. If it's in pre-order, it's definitely not going to be a clone, okay, because companies haven't had time to analyze the stuff and actually clone it yet. So for me, I think it's safe to go ahead and buy it. It's going to be authentic even though it doesn't come with the authenticity sticker, because Fasttech has their own warranty up to 6 months, which is in most cases better, much better than the warranty that you're going to get from any of the manufacturers themselves. But at the end of the day, you know, if you don't feel like that is a good deal, and if you're uneasy with the idea of having your security stickers or your authenticity stickers removed, even though Fasttech has their own warranty system in place, then the safest bet is don't buy the important stuff like your mods, your atomizers, the expensive stuff. Just don't get it from Fasttech. Now with that issue aside, still on Fasttech, there's thousands of items that you just can't find anywhere else, okay, especially replacement parts. So if you want your sub-tank mini to have you want to mod your sub-tank mini and change the glass from clear to red to black to purple, whatever, lots and lots of options on Fasttech. I just haven't come across another site that has the huge massive inventory that Fasttech has for vaping stuff. Alright guys, so that's all for this video, and if you have your own experience buying stuff from Fasttech that you want to share with the world, then leave it in the comment section below. So in case you're wondering what I'm vaping on, this is the Top Tank Mini, and this is the first time I'm building an Ni200 nickel coil build for temperature control vaping, and I'm going to share on my channel if you have a top tank or sub tank and you have a temp control mod like the Vapor Shark DNA 200 or any other temp control mod. I'm going to come up with a tutorial pretty soon on the easiest way to build Ni200 or nickel coils for your top tank / sub tank, and things to look out for and how to clean them, etc. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, or you can go to vapedummy.com and check out our other articles as well. So that's all from me, GK. Have a great weekend, guys.